Good morning and welcome to my channel, now named Vintage Adventures. It only took me a couple of weeks, but I've got it named now. I had a garage sale this past weekend, my sister and I and a couple other friends, and because of road construction, it was an incredible bust. So in years past, they used to have the Lions Club garage sale in our town after Labor Day weekend. Now they have it in May. They didn't have it last year because of the pandemic. This year, the whole road through the town was torn up. So we were on the way north end and didn't get a whole lot of traffic. So I rescued a couple of things from that sale. These were some of Diane's items. She had a lot of stuff that was very cool. These are little Hummels. She had them for $5 a piece at the sale, and they didn't sell. I guess nobody saw them, or we just didn't have any customers. We did have one antique dealer from Stillwater, Minnesota, which is kind of the antique capital of Minnesota, that stopped, and I had already put these out on eBay for Diane. So I would imagine she would have purchased them, but she was a good buyer and bought a lot of stuff, so we're thankful for her. And the only other reseller that we knew was another guy who came through on the first day and bought some things and said, hey, this is the first sale I've been to that has any vintage items, which we were really surprised at, but we were glad he also purchased some stuff. So I rescued these from the garage sale, these little Hummels. This one is Spilling Miss, and she's in pretty good shape. Here is So Long. This one is also in very good shape with the cute little animals. And then the third one that's in the lot currently listed on eBay, I think I've got a starting price of $19.99 for the three, is Aching Tootsies. This little Hummel with the cat, but she's got like a broken hand there, so she goes for free with the other two. But these are on eBay at BKB78, the seller name. Again, these aren't mine, but I rescued them because they were so cool. And then my sister brought out some vintage or some sunglasses she was going to sell on the first day. And I spotted this pair for 50 cents. And I said, wait a minute, Kay, we're going to try these out on eBay first. These are vintage Vaurnet made in France. They were popular with the ski and sporting crowd back in the day. Kay said that she bought these from my mom's antique store in 1985 or something, and she's worn them ever since on her motorcycles because they fit the head really tight and they really don't have any space. So I said, oh, let's just put these on eBay and see what happens. Well, we got a bid for $29.99 immediately. So currently these are up for sale too. I had a lot of inquiries about them. There is damage, or it's not damage, but it's just where the mirroring is worn away. Again, you can probably find, if Vaurnet is still making sunglasses, you can probably find replacement lenses. But the branding is worn off, but the little stickers are here. There is a little V etched into each lens. So, but I've seen these before, so I know they're Vaurnet. But I just said, hey, let's rescue them and put them on. So they're already have a bid, which is cool for her. I picked up a couple things on Thursday when I was out running errands before the sale that we had. Here's a Tracy Porter hand-painted vase. I've had a couple of these before. I've had some of her ceramics. It's in really good shape. It's got cute little daisies and kind of a crosshatch pattern. It's got her sticker. Again, this is a new item, not vintage, but very collectible for the Tracy Porter brand. Here's another item I found recently. Again, this is new, not vintage. I'll get to some vintage items in a second. But this is Paradise Verkstan from Sweden. Paradise, little votive holder. This is what's called a pumpkin. It's got this great matte glaze that you see in a lot of vintage wear. That's why it piqued my interest. And then I Googled it. I think it is about $40 retail. So I'll be starting this at an affordable price, but very nice piece of art pottery. Speaking of art pottery, Here's a tiny little piece of Majolica. This is from my own personal collection of Majolica. And I've had this for a long, long time. I don't even know where I got it or what I paid for it. It's a little leaf plate. It's in pretty good condition. Again, it could be a ring or for your chewing gum on the end of the bed. I don't know if they still have those or not, but I'm dating myself there when you had to save your chewing gum and dip it in sugar so it would taste good again. But this is just a cute little Majolica piece from France. Probably it's not marked at all, but it's very signature for the glaze and the styling and the just how it's made. Very cute. I'll be putting that up this week too. Again, the first two items I had are already up. The next two will be put up within the week, I hope. Here is what's called a huchol. Native, maybe a Mexican Indian tribe or a Southwestern Indian tribe. It's a ceremonial gourd that's beaded. I picked this up at a thrift store for a couple of dollars. I just thought it was really interesting. It's got some damage on there, so I won't be listing this for top dollar, but very small, about 3 inches wide, tiny little gourd, but it's from the Huachol tribe, I believe. But can you imagine the hours that it went into making that amazing little piece? Next up is a Westmoreland salt with a sterling silver spoon. And this I picked up somewhere. The glass is not signed Westmoreland, but the tiny little spoon, which is so cute, is, and you can see that maybe around the rim, right in there, where it says Westmoreland Sterling. And again, it's a little salt spoon to put in the little crystal, pressed crystal salt cellar. Very adorable. This little spoon is, again, super cute. Westmoreland. So that's one of the items that will be going up this week. Got a few more here. I've got some visitors coming, so I've got to hurry. Chanel No. 5 miniature perfume bottle with the box. There's no perfume left, but I think it's kind of cute, and hopefully someone will want it for their vintage beauty collections. And speaking of that, here's another vintage bottle. This one has quite a bit of writing on it. It says Pepper enzyme tablets, digestant, professional sample. It's your I forget what this is called. Cobalt blue, I guess. I think cobalt may be what the colorant is in the vintage glass making. But it got some writing on it, which I'm not sure I'll be able to get rid of, but I'm going to try to erase that. Otherwise, that'll be going up for probably starting at $1.99 or something on eBay. More miniatures. This is kind of the miniature theme. Here's a tiny little razor. It's called Cupie. I don't know if this was for a doll or if it was meant for ladies to do that or what, but there is even a cutie. I'm sorry, not Cupie, cutie. There's even a little razor blade with it. So, see if you can see those. And then the little cutie container for it. So again, I've kind of got a little miniatures theme going here today. I don't think this is Bakelite. It's probably some kind of early plastic. The little razor fits right in there with its extra blade. Again, something cute for a miniature collection or someone who collects vintage beauty or cosmetics. This was, I don't know why I bought this. It just attracted me. It's a little personal smoking ashtray, and it's got this kind of sad-faced clown on it. That's kind of cute and sad. It reminds me of a song by Robbie Fulks called Godfrey, the Sickly Unemployed Amateur Children's Musician. Don't look it up. It's a children's song. It's just kind of weird. It was on a CD I got for my son probably around 2000 called The Bottle Let Me Down. And it was a lot of kids songs that were just wacky, but it just reminds me of what Godfrey would look like. Okay, my weird sense of humor is coming out. Here's another item that I bought that's quite odd. I think it's some kind of, there's a few pieces to this set. I think it's like a little smoking set. It's got your vintage enamel design on the enamelware. I don't even think it's enamel. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is enamelware. But there's two little ashtrays, one black and one blue. And then there's 4 of these cigarette holders. I just couldn't, I thought they were maybe, it was maybe sushi. You know, these were chopsticks and that was sushi trays, but then I realized this has got to be a cigarette holder. And then somebody gave me a CBD pre-roll, which I still have here unused. It's all bent around. It's been in my bathroom for a long time. It's getting all, but yeah, so I think that kind of works with that. So it's got to be some kind of a cigarette holder. So I'm not sure what to ask. I haven't looked up comps on this. I just don't even know. So I'll probably just start this at a lower auction and see what happens. I don't have a lot of followers, so that's my hope, is to gain more followers on eBay so I have more robust sales. This is cute. I have no idea if it's vintage or not. It reminded me of tea sets of my youth, but this is a 4-piece little tea set with owls, kind of 70s owls on it. But I thought, this is like right out of my youth in the 70s, little. But it's in perfect shape. I don't know if it's like a Melissa and Doug reproduction, or I imagine they would be signed. They mostly made wood stuff. But again, there's 4 plates that are in really good shape, sandwich plates, and then 4 saucers and 4 cups, and not a bit of damage on these. They're not marked at all, but in very, very good shape. So I'm hoping someone will want that for their collection or their dollhouse. Whoops, okay. Next up is something I purchased at a garage sale in recent days. These are quadruple plate spreaders. They're for butter or cream cheese or whatever, but they're very pretty. And the quadruple plate means it has more Troy silver than regular silver plate. I think regular silver plate has about 2 per ounce, 2 grams maybe. I don't know. I shouldn't even be saying this because I don't know. But quadruple plate has more. It's not sterling, but I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got 4 X's and then a little mark. But these are 4 little butter spreaders. They're in perfect shape. I do quite well with odd pieces. I've collected a lot of this stuff over the years as serving pieces, and now I'm getting rid of it. This I purchased recently, but I do a lot of, I have good sales with silver plate items and sterling as well. Next up is a silverwaves.net sterling bracelet. I'm not sure if this is original to the box or not, but it obviously was a good piece of jewelry because it has the little safety clasp there. So in case this gets caught, oops, let me, you have a safety chain that'll keep it on your wrist. I've had a lot of jewelry fall off and get lost over the years, so this is nice. It's marked sterling on the back of this other clasp. And I need to look at that. I'm not sure what that says. I'll have to look at that when I research it a little bit more. Yeah, there's some kind of a maker on there. Again, great to have a spyglass. It's better to have a, this is a printer's loop. It's not a jeweler's loop, but it's pretty much the same thing. I used to work in the printing field, so you would look at the negatives and so forth. Yeah, it says something there. I can't really tell, though. I'll have to have my son look at it. But this is a really pretty sterling bracelet. Getting toward the end here, excuse me, let's pick out some glassware. This is a piece of Ralph Lauren. You see it on there? It's got the sticker, or it's etched into the glass. It says Lauren or Loren, whatever, however you pronounce that. This is part of their, what's it called? Ralph Lauren Safari. And I found comps on eBay that were just ridiculously priced. I can't believe it's that expensive. I'm not sure. I haven't found anything like this. I'm going to do a little bit more looking and see if it's new and still available. No chips, but a nice little dresser jar, receiving jar for rings or jewelry or what have you. I like a lot of purses and makeup cases, clutches. This is Bobbi Brown makeup. It's Bobbi Brown is a higher end of makeup. It's got the signature. It's got a little wristlet chain. Oh, I'll probably put this on eBay for $5.99 or something. I like to just have a few of these up. And then the better one here is the Coach patent leather little wristlet. Here's Coach. It's got the wristlet. It has kind of the silk inside instead of the fabric inside, so you know it's probably Coach. It just, to me, looks and feels Coach. I have had a couple of purchases where I've bought in fake Coach that are really well done. So you really need to kind of check it out. I'm almost 100% positive this is real Coach. Left myself 0%. And then finally, our last item. Well, we've got a couple more, but if anybody drives up, the dogs are going to bark. And I am expecting my sister and someone else here in a few minutes, so I might have to cut this short. But here's a nice little Brighton clutch. A lot of times these were Brighton again as jewelry. I'm wearing a piece of Brighton right here and here. Some of the old school Brighton. This is just your little clutch. Oftentimes these are dated by year. It's waterproof on the inside. You wouldn't want to get the canvas wet though. But these little collector totes are nice travel bags or makeup bags or even a clutch purse for under your arm. So that'll be going up. There's a lot of these on eBay. I'll probably price it at like $7.99. I usually can get rid of stuff quickly for that. So after I research comps, I will look that up. This is a old rayon ascot. And I've sold a lot of these. I used to wear these myself. I don't anymore. But they've got the fringe. They were usually worn around between your coat and, you know, under your coat, kind of just crossed like this. But this is I like the colors of this too. It's got some red, white, and blue with paisleys. And the fringes are in really good condition. So I'll put that up for probably like $15.99 on eBay. It's sunglasses season and I need to start listing. I showed you the pair that my sister almost sold for 50 cents that I rescued. These are Donald Pliners, kind of a leopard pattern. Again, you can see the sign. I like Donald Pliner shoes. I've got a few pairs of those. I had them up at the garage sale for like $3 a piece. Not one person bought them. I'm not sure. I may just be donating them to Goodwill. I don't know. If they're the better ones, I might try to... I don't sell clothing much on eBay, but, you know, I might start doing that. After this sale, I told my sister, never again. I could have sold 4 items on eBay in way less time than we did putting together this sale, which was a total bust because A, we had rain the first day, and the place was a mud pit, and B... or the driveway is trap rock, which is native to this area, and it gets kind of mucky. The second day it dried out, we still had no people. So it's just, I don't know what's going on in the garage sale world. And maybe it was just our road construction. She's coming over, she'll probably try to talk me into having another sale this fall. So we'll see. Here's another pair of sunglasses. These are new, these are 5'4", designed in LA. These are a little bit small for me. Really good shape though. Really nice condition. They've got these kind of rubber sides. They do stay on your head quite well. I don't know what the comps are, probably about $15 on eBay. So that's probably what these will do or less. And then finally, I have a few pieces of jewelry that I'm going to list. One is this little sterling silver, well, this isn't jewelry, but it's a little sterling silver perfume or snuff bottle. I believe it's marked on the right here on the little spoon, I think, if I remember. And it's got a little blue stone at the top. So that's one item. Another one is a Chloe ring. I bought this at a garage sale. I really wanted it. I wanted to wear it, but it's way too small. So I'm guessing it's about a size 5. But it is marked Chloe, which is a higher end department store costume jewelry brand. But I just thought it was such a cool ring. I was so disappointed it didn't fit. But just for, you know, it'd be just cute to wear out, you know. Can't wait to go hear live music this year now that we're vaccinated and the season is starting up here in the upper Midwest. In fact, we're going to a show in June. I can't wait to see that. This one was one of the Thursday finds when the community-wide garage sales were going on. I stopped at a couple out on my errands and found this. I was really surprised because it was probably 3 hours into, you know, the morning. So sometimes you think good stuff isn't there, but man, it sure was. This is a Judith Ripka sterling bracelet. And these are cool because they fit you. I don't know, I might keep this. I don't know. It's cubic zirconia. It's signed Judith Ripka. But this little signature hinge, which is part of her, some of her, these bracelets, I forget what you call these bracelets. Oh, I'm just getting old. Can't stand it. But I thought I got this for $1 and it's sterling silver, you know, retail new. These are really expensive in like Saks Fifth Avenue and stuff. So hoping to, if I don't love it, I'm going to flip it. Judith Ripka 925 cubic zirconia made in Thailand. And then this one I got early this spring when I first went out to some thrift stores. I had kind of stopped in the pandemic, and then in the fall we kind of did it. The winter we really didn't. And then I started kind of going out this spring. And this is a Roberta di Camerino, which I believe is an Italian designer. Every single one of these links is signed. So I knew that, you know, your average Sarah Coventry or other costume jewelry would not do this. This is enamel on gold. It's not a gold tone metal, I should say. I'm not sure what the metal is, but I don't see many of these comped. The few that were listed for sale on eBay were in like $350. So this was really a good find. Too bad I don't like it. I would keep it, but I don't really care for it. It's really, I like silver. Oh, look at that. Maybe it doesn't look too bad. I don't know. It's one of those that would flip around while you're wearing it. Oh, I've got it on wrong for the most part. But anyway, I hope this brings enough money to maybe go on a weekend trip or something. But it is kind of cool with the buckles and then the signature R. That's Roberta Camerino, I think is the name. Let me check that again before I let you go. So anyway, that's my haul from the past few weeks that I'm going to be putting on eBay this week. I try to list a couple of items every day just to keep it active. There were better sales for me this year, I suppose, because of people and their stimulus money looking for something to spend it on. I don't know. But this year for me, and I really didn't do it seriously, was better than any other year I've done it. So I've been kind of rejuvenated. I'm reinterested with some of the Thrift With Me videos that I love to watch. Some of the thrifters' voices just put me to sleep. I often watch them before I go to bed. And then I'm like, oh, it's still on and I'm asleep. So check it out. It's kind of fun. If you're into this kind of thing, into vintage and thrifting, there's lots of stuff on YouTube. People advertising their eBay shops. So I hope that you will come back and check out my store. It'll be linked in the bottom of the video, BKB78. My husband also has a store that is just his initials and an underscore and 91 or 3, I can't remember. So I'll link that down there as well. He has more car-related stuff and just kind of old metal and different things like that he kind of likes to collect and then flip. So I hope you come back. And I hope that next week I can do the same thing. And I hope that I get these all up by the end of the week. So wish me luck. Thank you. Vintage Adventures.